Welcome back to Factorio Space Age. We're heading back to space. Although, in a way, we're already in space. Crash landed on this planet, did all this. Now we're going to the other planets again. Well, I suppose we are just going back to the one we've already been to. That's alright. Sent everything we need up to the space station. It's all working out nicely. Got everything researched here that we could. Used up all of our metallurgic science that we brought with us. Now we're going to go take that information and go and make use of it back over at the other planet. Land in here. Everything's working great. We got rocks. We got ammo. Filling up the belts. Doing perfect. Making more iron. Once it all fills up, it'll stop using all of the iron here. It should still be working though. Keep grabbing more of these kinds of rocks. Just keep grabbing those. Everybody's got ammo. We're gonna fire some of it as we travel here. We also might be going slightly slower since we made the platform slightly larger. So, that could be something. We will do what we can here. At a station, Volcanus. And then just wait there. Okay. So only have the one thruster going, which is perfectly fine. We will get there. Damage taken 0. That's what you like to say. We could try going faster, but then we might just explode. I'm not in any rush. If we get this whole thing set up, trying to like actually have constant traveling between places, could be worth it to have stronger, swifter ships. And also just like multiple different ones instead of just the one platform here. That is something to consider. Right. Big asteroid here. And blast it. Grab some more ammo. Should all work. Then plenty of chunks to grab when we blow it up. That's one way to get even more resources coming in. That's something. Let's take a look at the composition of the rocks here. Yeah, we got plenty of metal rocks. So we'll be able to keep the iron flowing here. We also need to be aware that we're going to need to still have more of the chunks as we get out here to keep grabbing at more stuff and shooting more things. Speed we're going is 64 kilometers per second. Seems pretty good. It's definitely going. And how much of the thruster fuel is this using? Not enough to be a problem. Let's keep on melting down more ice. That's all set up to keep working here. This one keeps on getting some of the iron to make more of all this. That'll be good. We're getting there. We're doing it. We're working on it. But yeah, overall, we still have ammo left on the belt too. It's halfway there. Keeps on being made also, since we've currently turned off the space science production. I don't know how much more of that we really need, because we brought back like 40,000 of it in our previous trip. It's all sitting down in boxes, ready to get put onto the science lane to head over to be used. Only so many things we could do right now that would even use the space science though, so be aware of that. Next up, we got a lot of stuff in here. Almost too many stuff. Let the junking of rocks begin a little bit here. I don't think these can be grabbed by this. Yep, so that's just good. We need space for these to be able to take the other chunks out. So that is something to be aware of. And we do get the... We did research something here about that. It's back in allergic. That's reprocessing. That is Asteroid reprocessing recipe. 1 metallic asteroid chunk produces metallic asteroid chunks, and then sometimes carbonic and sometimes oxide asteroid chunks in the crusher. 40, 50, 60, 70, 80%. So it removes 20% of the rocks, gives you other things. Interesting. And the other two also give you particles of something. That's interesting. I wonder if we could make use of that. Current state of things. We're just getting a lot of chunks, and they're getting rid of a lot of chunks. I just don't need all this many chunks right now. It's definitely a system here. Just getting rid of excess things. It's a process. We got it all back and forth here, working nicely. Oh yeah. Because we still have this whole system, which needs to have the ability to take the chunks back, unfortunately. Because we're still working with this, which 20% of the time gives the chunk back, which is not ideal. Ammo is still doing okay. There's still some. We made it. Looks like we made it. Okay. So we're stopped now. Just gonna get rid of more chunks here. Gonna just keep this going. Should be fine. Eventually, they'll just have the chunks that are here. You don't really need excess chunks right now. It's okay. Grabs the chunks. They go past. If they're needed, they'll be taken. If not, some of them will be launched into space. It is the system. We could do some kind of crazy thing with the reprocessing to make all the different chunks enough. This kind of works too. We're not grabbing a huge number of chunks, so probably fine. As long as we get the ammo belts all nice and filled, should be great. We're kind of completely out of ice chunks right now, so you can stop. But yeah, one long hand throwing stuff into space doesn't do too much. But yeah. So a lot of metally chunks. This is what we're currently working with, though, so that's okay. Should keep things balanced and stuff here. It is going more on this side before it gets down here where they need to put even more on the outside. Maybe we want it to be backwards of what it currently is. Make that happen? Probably. If we shift rotate that, it's gonna be on this side. Let's go to rotate that side. And then it's there. Yeah. Take it here, it's over here. Slightly change this, I think. I want to focus on going to the inside. Yeah. More of it's going to be on the inside, this side then. That could be good. Alright. In theory, at least. Kind of just clumped everything up more than anything. Anyways, that's going to keep on working here. Don't have anything in here that's unnecessary. Do need to drop this down to the planet. So we're going to want that. And we will orbital drop ourselves here too. Drop to planet Volcanus. Well, that should be good. Alright. So that should be set up to succeed up here in space still. Going back through the atmosphere here. Back to here. Where everything's kind of finished. Because there isn't more of the things here. Take that. Currently have the running around set on, which is great. energy shield. And we'll go to the equipment that we left here. Should be in a box somewhere. Down here. Alright. And turn back on logistics. Okay. Things get brought to us. And things are working. Alright. Things mostly stalled here. Just due to the amount of things. Speed modules coming through, making more of these. Nice to have some assembly machines available. That's good. Okay. So, now we're here. Now we need to consider making things. So here's new things. There's the coal liquefaction, more complicated recipe here. Takes coal, heavy oil, and steam to make heavy oil, light oil, and petroleum gas. So we could change things up to do that. Currently we just have the coal, calcite, and sulfuric acid making 50 heavy oil. Use some of that heavy oil to make more heavy oil and light oil and petroleum gas, but also needs steam, so that's a whole separate situation. And we got the recipes here for changing those around. Okay. We can worry about changing up the whole oil system later. Would probably be definitely more efficient though. Actual coal liquefaction. Doesn't use any of the acid or the calcite. I suppose it does need some of that to make the steam. So here's the steam here. Takes the calcite and the sulfuric acid to make the steam portion here. So it's coal, the calcite and the sulfuric acid for the steam part, and then some heavy oil also. It uses heavy oil to make heavy oil. That's just a little bit self-referential there. That could be a problem. What we need, more specifically, right now, is to get some artillery turrets going. For that, we need a bunch of tungsten plates. For these, we also need tungsten plates. Okay. What we're going to do is temporarily turn off the foundry here doing that. And instead, we'll make the tungsten plates just come out here. Go somewhere else to be able to make these. These made in what? Artillery turret, ingredients, construction. Artillery turret recipe. Let's say it's made in anything specific. Then it's just a regular machine recipe. 40-second crafting time though. It needs 60 plates, so that's a little bit. Where are we gonna make these then? What else does it all need? Gears, processing units, and refined concrete? Okay. Well, the processing units are down here. So I think we'll just try to send it that way somehow. Any good space we have here, we could send tungsten plates downwards. Place is a mess, is what I'm saying here. Got the tungsten here. Go. We can make there be space. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna make there be space. Alright. With the power of undergrounds, we have the technology. Okay. And then you get around here somehow. Go through here. Let's just go. Perfect. Under here. Under there. And from here we can kind of just make it down this way. Okay. That is tungsten plates coming down this way. You can even just have the machine right here. Even multiple machines. Might be a terrible idea. It's such a slow craft. We need something different than that, though. And power. Okay. Tungsten plates. There's those. We have the artilleries. So we need the refined concrete and iron gear wheels. Also over here. It's gonna be something. We get those just on one belt, I guess. We could put them on these belts too, technically. But getting two things on a belt, sometimes not the best idea. Kind of do need it for here, though. Iron gears, where are those at? Should have some of those around somewhere. I guess all the iron gears are more up here. It's going over here, going over here. It's going over to here. We can definitely get the iron gears from here down to here. In some fashion. Just go around. Ah, the beauty of spaghetti. Make it work. Make it work. Okay. Then you're here. And the other one is concrete. It's gonna go this way. Just have it pop up underneath here. It pops out right about here. Should be able to grab from here and here. And that is iron gear wheels coming right in. Then we need the refined concrete. That should be up this way. This is the refined concrete maker. Steel, sticks, concrete, water. Is there a foundry recipe for that? There was. That's just regular concrete. So we still need the refined concrete here. It's full of refined concrete for making the foundries here. One of these guys enough to just keep that going? Probably. It's not going to need to make an infinite number of these or anything. It's just getting the ball rolling here. Go this way. Go this way. And now it's here. Now it's refined concrete. Now it is box with artilleries in it. Get the power pole out of the way there too. Okay. This is a passive provider chest. How many artilleries fit in a stack here? Stack size of 10. Okay. So that will make artilleries once we have everything else going. We do need to get some actual tungsten going though, so. How's the worm situation? Heading towards. Not what we want. Alright. So we're going to need to set up the artillery shells production section here too. Which also still needs the tungsten plates. That's going to be from here. Could just keep sending that further somehow. Do this. Do this. Then we got tungsten plates down here. We need explosives, calcite, and radars. This calcite right here? You betcha. Explosives is the next thing then. And that is something else. Explosives. Coal, sulfur, and water. What if we even have a sulfur system going here? That's water and petroleum gas. And then water, petroleum gas, and coal in a variety of chemical plants. Alright. Let's make some chemical plants. Just kind of do this ourselves most of the time. Let's get some explosives happening. I have some making sulfur, and then some making the explosives. Water and petroleum. Over this way. We got the petroleum gas coming out here. It's doing great. Most of it's going to turn into plastic, or most of it's ready to turn into plastic. Not that we're using that much, though. That's fine. We get the petroleum gas here. We're going to also need water, which is here. Make this work. Plastic there. Kind of an explosives factory here. Why not? Alright. So if this is making sulfur, it's a twofer kind of situation. We need to spread these out slightly. Sulfur, guys. Those just immediately get placed into the next system here. It's gonna be explosives, guys. You're gonna just need some water. Okay. Water comes to play here. Can be just looped around here a little bit. Down. Water in here. Undergrounds. Nice job work. Around here. And also underground to down here. We can just then use more undergrounds. Just to make it more walkable here. Not that that's a huge concern by any means. And here and here. Alright. And then pipes for the water. Hook all the water up. Looking great. Gonna have long-handed inserters. Put the sulfurs in here. Could have, like, more if necessary. Just supposed to need 1 sulfur every 4 seconds. So it's gonna be 1 second. It's too many sulfur things, but that's fine. And then we'll have long-handed inserters here, just to get it past all this mess. Except for up here on the rocks, which is a problem. I guess we do have the availability of cliff explosives now, so we could solve all those problems. Okay. So what do we have in terms of things here? It's like that, you say. Alright. That is explode with a cliff explosive kind of situation. That would be good. That'd be a good thing to have here. This is right in this one. That is explosives, barrel, calcite, grenades. Okay. So we don't quite have all that yet. This will just be idle till we get that going. Petroleum gas. Can we connect that here? No, there is that way. Alright. Go around. It's gonna be fine. Gas. Connect it down to here. Alright. Make it work. We have the petroleum gas here. Coming through. So quick. And then some undergrounds. Go. here. And the sulfur begins functioning. So the explosives begin functioning. We're almost too quick. Okay, except it also needs coal. So, let me get some coal over here. Got a coal line. Send that this way. I suppose it's going to be down here more though, so we'll send it here. And then under here. All through here. That's not gonna work. A little further. Oh, it's a beautiful mess out here. Also not gonna work. Okay. Coal. Coal, coal. Coal, coal. Except this still can't actually get the explosives out. That's fine. Alright. That's explosives. So we just need radars now. Worm check. It's going down the annoying direction. That's as good as we're gonna get here, though. Run up there. And it's set to not make anything else out of tungsten. Let's just get all the stuff ready for us. Once we get rid of this worm, we'll have the ability to just put this here. It's gonna be perfect. Alright. Let's take off pieces that we don't really want on here, because they'll mess things up. I guess we could have the energy shields. Not they're gonna really do much. One in each. Why not? Okay. Worm check. Yeah, decent. We place the machine. Enemy bots. Hello. There you go. You need to put on the one that has the bots in it, of course. Alright. Now they build. Worm check. Turn it around the wrong direction. Perfect. Alright. Let's grab some ore here. Beautiful. Check the map. We are not on the other worm's territory here either. This will be good. Okay. Let's grab some stuff. We still need the radars being made. That is gears, plates, and circuits. So that's easy enough. You need an entire radar per artillery shell. We're going to need a lot of artillery shells prepared when we set this whole thing up. Very important to make everything work correctly. Artillery turret, range 32, automatic range 224, manual range 560. So we do want to make sure that we're not accidentally going to be attacking any other things. Manual range, though, could be good for us. Get the job done. Where's Worm at? He's coming. Keep collecting this. We're standing in the way I was trying to put a wall down that entire time. It's funny. Okay. Worm is approaching. We'll prepare to deconstruct. This whole system is working. But of course, it keeps on being interrupted. That's what we need to be fixing here. Okay. Got enough robots to take all this stuff. It's all good. The silly worm can't even stop us. It wants to demolish all our stuff. We're not giving it the opportunity. Even though it sometimes does go through and destroy some of our stuff down here. Tracking it. Okay. Should have to get us started here at least. Let's put on the fast boots again. Put the tungsten in the tungsten box. That'll be turned into stuff here. It's gonna fill up the tungsten carbide loop here. That's gonna be filled up quickly enough. And now we're making the tungsten plates. Okay. Let's come down here. It's gonna make some of these. It's great. We got this down here for making these. We're gonna have 15 seconds per artillery shell. Probably have a few making stuff here. It's 4 ingredients. It's definitely expansive. Alright. We have 4 ingredients and we need to take something out too. Yeah. Move these down. Place a few things here. With 4 ingredients, it might end up just being more convenient to have something on 2 sides here. We're making these. Needs most of the explosives and tungsten plates. Those should be in the inner. And calcite and radars can be sharing a thing, I suppose. The calcite and radars up at the top. Explosives down at the bottom. Then get them out even further this way. That should be good. Can't do an underground under an underground. Good tip. There. Well, you can do an underground under an underground. So it's a different underground. Huh. Then we got explosives here. Take them out here. So the calcite and the radars over here. You guy making radars. Which we can do. Radars. And that was the plates, gears, and circuits. Here's circuits. Here's plates. Here's the gears. We can make some radars here. It's a very quick recipe. Should be fine. Okay. Gears. Plates. Circuits. If we need more, we'll get more. Right here. Then here. And then over here. Change this power to here. Send this iron through this fun time over here. That is iron here. We'll put it over to here. Whereas we'll go over here. It's gonna be great. Radar maker. Main limitation is the amount of things that can be put on here. We increase that by just giving it another thing there. Okay. So then, tungsten plates are coming through here. Most of them are being turned into these right now, that's alright. We got the radars. I'm trying to send this way. And lastly, the calcite, which needs to go onto the other side of this. Grab the calcite. Send it this way. Calcite. And that goes to here. And that starts producing the artillery shells. Alright. We got the artilleries, and we got the artillery shells. We're gonna want a few boxes of these. I'm pretty sure these only stack to like 1. So being prepared with many of an artillery shells would be a wise decision. There's more passive boxes here. Passive provider. Let's fill me up with artillery shells. Oh yeah, they stack to 1. Fire capacity 10. Damage 1,000. Okay. Want more than that? I want more than that. Let's prepare some explosive situations here. Okay. Well, that's those. That's these. We've made 3 so far. We're out of tungsten plates. We're out of tungsten plates because we're not making more tungsten plates. So this is only making them so quickly here. That's fair. Worm check. Yeah, decent. Go for another mining run. So we're gonna need plenty of this to make enough of everything to actually get things set up here. Robots set. Where's the best place to plate this? Should we get that one in? Just a little bit over here. Further up. Right here. And power it. And we're live. Room over there? Must be. I'll take it. I will take it. Alright. So yeah. We might need to get more production capability for making more of the tungsten plates. If we are going to have this much supply of tungsten coming in. That would be good. That would be good. Okay. Man. How many shots do we think we want to have available? A lot? Should probably have a lot. Gonna set up a whole system here for firing many, many shots. Each shot here gonna have 1,000 physical and 1,000 explosive damage. We need to consider the worm's defenses too. We want to set up a lot of artillery, shooting a lot of shots to make it just vaporize, hopefully. That's the dream, at least. Worm's coming in. There they are. Alright. Take it. Not quite as large of a haul, but that's alright. Explosive resistance, 60%. Physical resistance, 50%. So yeah. we're not going to get away with just firing a few thousand, calling it good. The rest of this is even more resistant than the front, so we need to hit the front. We're going to need, yes, amount of these explosives and things. The amount is going to be needed is yes. Alright, the amount of iron coming out here is an amount. Doing good? Doing them all. We just need more iron plates. I guess it's just going in here to make the radars currently. Alright. Let's try its best. We'll put the ore in here. Keep that going. In order to set up a large enough battalion of these, it's going to be a process. Artillery turret. Just place it on the ground here. Can we see its range anywhere? Let's see here. Set up towards the front here. So currently, look at this. We could have them slightly further back. Here's 224. The minimum. Is this the... It's hard to see. There's the worm. Oh, you're going on a... That's not a good turn you're making there. Blow up my stuff? I'd prefer you didn't. It's probably gonna turn back. So it can't attack here. Yeah, it's just turning back. Should be fine. So it can't attack here. The range is up to here. It's a little hard to see with all the other stuff here. So this is the range it can attack. This is the range it can. I see a distinction of targeting range. So with this much space, it can hit all the way across this area. That's pretty good. That's doable. The manual range, though, I'm trying to manually range it. Probably something to figure out here. Targeting enemy bases. I mean, and just enemies. Probably gonna need to do the manually targeting then. Got like a targeting remote or something. I like that. It's got 2,000 health. That's not a huge amount, all things considered. Auto-targeting enabled. No auto-targeting. Artillery shell for the ammo. Get like a box. Next to it we can put the 4 artillery around it. Set that up to be just full. Could have a series of boxes and artillery shells. Boxes and artilleries just in a grid here. Just fill it all up. Have it be ready. It's an idea. Okay. Yeah, the more artilleries we have, the better. We're going to want them to be able to shoot a lot of shots, though. So, the more of these we have, the better, too. Each of these is going to be one box, which is the same as the box we'd be wanting. So we can connect these all the way up to here with roboports to bring all the ammo. Would probably be the best way of doing things. We do one box per 4. Each of them would get 12 shots. It's okay. Is that enough? One way to find out, I suppose. So yeah, the idea is like 30 artilleries, Could do more. Is that overkill? It's probably overkill. Overkill is a good amount of kill. Deal with this. 20 is probably fine. But it will be losing half the damage. We have to somehow manage to aim them. We'll let it start making at least 30. Okay, what are you missing? You're missing processing units. So we messed up the processing unit sign. Okay. Keep going. You making more. And that's just using all the processing units making these two. I just want to make sure we destroy the worm. Don't want to get into a situation where we can't defeat it. I think 20 will be fine. 20 of these, and then each 4 of those, we're gonna need lots of these. So 20. Gonna be surrounding 5 boxes. We have 8 boxes being made here, so that'll fill up nicely. Looks like we just really do need more of the plates being made. Where they're kind of being made as quick as we can get the ore in here anyways, so. Honestly, it's about how it needs to be right now. Up to 7. Alright. So once you have all that going, should be good. Iron? All the iron's in. We definitely need more iron being made. A few things we can consider here. But the artilleries are here. We just need to have enough of them to win. Next time. Goodbye.